Hi, this is Nick Millington, leader of the Safety Task Force. Checking at the start of a new week. Just thought I'd respond to some concerns that have been raised to me over the last few weeks and talk through where we are with rostering, day work versus night work, and what our future intentions are. Really important that I listen to concerns that are raised to me, and equally important that I put in place some explanations just to help people understand where we are and where we're going. So I'm going to put up a slide now and just show you where we are with the proportions of day work versus night work. So this slide shows you that along the bottom of the graph are hours of the day and night, and up the side of the graph are percentages of maintenance resource that's available and that has worked. And what you can see is that we have approximately 1/3 of our resource working nights, and we have about 2/3 of our resource working days. And that is after 18 months of the task force being active and a 75% reduction in open line working. So the proportions at the moment are, there are more people working days than nights, and by some margin. I'm just going to add some detail to this graph now and talk you through that. So each of the lines on the graph are a 13-week roster cycle of hours worked. And we track this very carefully because we obviously don't want to adversely or overly impact fatigue. And what you can see is that over the last 18 months, there has been a 4% shift to night working. But like I said, a 75% reduction in open line working and a 50% reduction in near misses. And just to put that in simple terms, over the last 18 months, if there was 100 of you stood in a line, 4 more people would be working nights now than would have been 18 months ago. So it's a modest shift, and we are keeping an eye on it. And you may think, well, how are they doing that? And what we are actually doing is reviewing our work bank and reviewing the access opportunities are available, and we are more effectively batching work and planning work into line blockages. It's not finished yet, we're nowhere near finished, but we are well on with it. And we are prioritising the work that takes place in possessions, in line blockages. And like I said, we've got more to do, and I would really welcome all of you getting involved in these work bank reviews, because you can influence the plan that you get. An example of an opportunity, I just wanted to share another slide. The slide in front of you now shows signaller workload by hours of the day along the bottom and days of the week up the side. And you can see on midweek mornings, signallers and line blockages, the intensity is high. Signallers are really busy. There are a lot of requests for line blockages, too many in fact. And incidentally, that's where our accidents are happening. That's where our near misses are happening, our operational close calls. So we're doing too much on midweek mornings. But there is an opportunity on midweek afternoons. So you can see from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon onwards, there are line blockages all across the country. And we've got these reports by Signal Workstation. And on the vast majority, there are line blockages available in the afternoon that aren't used. And I would welcome your involvement in the work bank reviews. Do ask the questions about afternoons. It might mean that your rosters might have to start a little bit later and finish a little bit later, but there are day work opportunities that we must take advantage of. And remember, if you do plan to take those opportunities, don't forget your additional protection. So I thought I'd just give you a case study just to settle nerves. This next slide, Western Route have achieved 0 unassisted lookout working on the 23rd of March. They now have the lowest near miss frequency of all routes, 1 near miss every 2 million hours. And you can see the graph for Western Route with regard to roster shift. There's been about a 10% shift to night work over 18 months. And still the vast majority of resource is available on days. Again, about 2/3 days, 1/3 nights. So we've done, we've basically reduced the risk, and we've been very careful about increasing any fatigue issues. The plot on the right hand side at the bottom also shows you that in really looking at rosters, looking at access availability, you can see that the brown line is the fatigue index. The dark line is what it used to be. The brown line is what it is now. So we've managed to reduce unassisted lookout working. We've managed to reduce near misses and improve fatigue in the vast majority of cases. This plan is still under review. We've still got iterations of improvements to make, but it shows that it is possible to minimise impact on nights, to reduce fatigue, to reduce near misses, to eliminate open line working. So I just thought I'd talk to those concerns. I'm not oblivious to these concerns. I've worked 13 years of night work myself. I've brought up 3 children. I know it's difficult, and you've just got to keep trying with a better plan. So I hope this is helpful. I'm always more than happy to talk to any concerns or listen to any concerns and talk to you. So please do contact us at safetytaskforce@networkrail.co.uk, or indeed just drop me a line, nick.millington@networkrail.co.uk. And more than happy to take individual issues and try and do our best. I hope that's useful for you. Have a safe week. Goodbye.